Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari. I'm a Taurus Sun, Cancer Rising, Aquarius Moon, and life path number 7. If you're not new here, thank you for watching another video of mine and choosing to support me further. It does mean a lot to me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you do leave this video, especially if you're able to relate or connect with this message. So today I'm here with a channeled messages reading from your person for all of my Cancers out there. So if you have Cancer as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or anywhere in your chart, this message might apply to you. Your person is whoever is currently on your mind right now. You two may be in separation, in communication, at a distance from one another. Just whoever in your heart is your person, that's your person, and you'll know. Before I do get started, please keep in mind that this is a general reading for all of my Cancers out there, so it may not resonate or relate to you specifically, and if it doesn't, please don't take it personally. Also, before I do get started with this reading for my Cancers, I just want to say I apologize if my voice sounds different, if I sound a little bit congested. I am feeling congested right now, but I do hope that does not make a disturbance for this video. But let's go ahead and get started with some messages from your person. Don't feed me white lies. History isn't everything. We will see the world together. So also, Cancer, please keep in mind if I'm speaking from your person's perspective, that could be how you feel. The roles could be reversed, just however this reading resonates for you. So far, Cancer, I feel like you might have some doubts about your person. We do have don't feed me white lies. You may have caught your person in a few white lies and they've been cleared up since then, but even white lies, I like to think of white lies as you might as well tell the truth, because a lie is a lie, and a lot of the time white lies, I feel like people tell you white lies to protect your feelings, just like with a lot of lies, but white lies are so little that it's like you might as well just told the truth because I'm finding out regardless, so you might as well just been upfront with me. So I feel like you may have been feeling like that, Cancer, when you found out about these white lies, and you feel as if this connection is going well, but you can't help but overthink or think into maybe the white lies that your person has told you, or even everything that they've told you. We have history as in everything. This makes me feel as if it could be two different situations, Cancer, where you already have history with your person and you're trying to not live in the past but live in the present with them, and what they show you now is what you hope will be on track for this connection, like what you hope to see more. Like what they're showing you now is the standard of this connection, maybe not going back on their word or telling you little things that aren't the truth. So you can have history with your person, or I feel like your person might have history with someone else, and maybe those white lies, or they have a history of something, whether it's telling white lies or a history with another person. I feel like your doubts feed into some sort of history that you have had with them, or you know about your person. But I do feel like you feel as if this connection is going well, Cancer. We do have we will see the world together. This makes me feel as if you two are trying to get over those little things, or the issues that have happened in this connection, and you're trying to set new goals for the both of you two and trying to start off fresh. No need to compete. This connection is hard to face. My heart is yours. So no need to compete. I feel like this is for you, Cancer. You might be concerned or thinking that your person has interest in other people, or even if their history has something to do with someone else. I feel like you need to know, Cancer, that your person has their mind, their heart, they're set on you, especially if they've been showing you differently with their actions. And I feel like they are the type to reassure you, but at the same time, you can't help but bring up what may have happened in the past or things they've told you in the past, because that stuff does matter to you and it does stick out and it does raise some sort of awareness for you to feel completely comfortable moving forward and just trusting the feeling of this connection. We do have this connection is hard to face. This makes me feel as if this might be a mutual energy. I'll describe it from you, Cancer, but this connection is hard to face for you in terms that you hope that you can trust it, and you're not trying to be led on, or you're not trying to be the person to fix up something in another person's life, and once they're done, they're done. You're trying to distinguish that right now, but I feel like with you, I think it's always trust your intuition, and if something speaks out to you, then trust it, look into it. But sometimes we're the controller of our thoughts, and sometimes our thoughts are hard to distinguish if they're truth or if they're just a fabric of imagination, if that's the saying. And especially if you have worries already about this connection, I can see how it's easy to think of it as, if this is this too good to be true, or am I just living in like a honeymoon stage, or is it right to move on with this? We do have my heart is yours. I feel like this is a mutual energy here. We'll know more with the cards next to come. And of course, you, Cancer, if this is resonating for you, you'll know more about how you feel, and you'll know more about your person's emotions towards you based off of what has gone on through this connection. But with my heart is yours, I feel like you, Cancer, you're leading with love here, but there's just that hope that you hope you can trust this. But I do feel like your person has tried to reassure you, and they've said things to you that makes you feel sure of this, but you just can't help but look back at what may have happened in the past. If you really knew, you'd walk away. I don't chase, I replace. Us together, powerful. So we have, if you really knew, you'd walk away. Don't feed me white lies. This makes me feel as if your person, if there was any moment of separation, they may have not been the most upfront with you because they didn't want you to think it was something that it wasn't, even if their actions may be correlated with other intentions, if that makes sense. Like, say, for example, this doesn't have to be what went on, this is just an example, but say you two were in separation, and while you were in separation, they started to get to know someone new, but they were leading that person on, and you somehow found out about it, Cancer. But in their mind, they didn't tell you the fullness of it because they weren't treating it as serious. But of course, they could have led a person on just because that's what they wanted to do during the time. And then when you find out about it, Cancer, they kind of feed you a white lie, not exposing the truthfulness of the situation, but in their mind, it doesn't matter anymore because it was never that serious to them. So I feel like with the white lies, you, Cancer, you might feel better knowing the fullness of the situation just so you could understand what had gone on or what's going on. But at the same time, it might be painful for you, and you know that might be your decision on, or it will be your decision on whether you're okay or if you don't want to proceed with this. We also have I don't chase, I replace. This is you, Cancer. But I do feel like there's this like part in your heart where it's like you don't want to have to replace anyone because this person has created some space in your heart, and they have your emotions are attached in a way. But I also feel like this is your energy as well, just communicating or telling yourself that you're the prize here. If this doesn't work out, it was for the best. You're not trying to think about that too much because that's not what you want. But I feel like you're trying to reassure yourself and also like prepare yourself if things fall through. Then we have us together, powerful. I feel like with the minor issues or like the issues in this connection altogether, I feel like you, Cancer, you know that if you two were on the exact same page, and that doesn't mean that you two aren't, but if you two were able to just live in the moment together, take things day by day. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. You two could grow into something powerful. So, with that card, I just feel like you, Cancer, you already have in mind where you want to go with this person, but you just need to trust it and feel safe while getting to that goal. I realize what I have to do to be ready for this connection. Until then, I hope you understand that I can't do everything I would like to. So I do feel like this is your person's energy. For some of my Cancers out there, you may have been in a moment of separation and then your person came back, and then that's when you kind of looked at the history of everything, maybe found out a few things that you wanted to know more about. It could be a situation where you and your person had gone through separation and they were trying to get things together for themselves so that they could be ready for this connection. And when they came back into your life, you, Cancer, you had a bunch of questions. But to them, they may have not been so much upfront about it, because it's like when they checked out and like maybe disappeared from the connection, that was the time that they needed for themselves to maybe purge out whatever, vent whatever, take things in for themselves. And while they were going through that time, it could have been really rough on them, so they really weren't putting any intention into what they were doing in the moment of separation. But now that you two have maybe reconciled or are talking again, they're not trying to confuse their intentions towards this connection now, because they know what they want. So it's like what happened in the past doesn't matter, because they're not trying to replicate that for the future. But I do hope this resonates. Let me know in the comments if it does. But thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.